Hi guys, here's my audience. There we go. Alright, my name is Mandy Marks, and today I'm going to talk to you about wearing your helmet. So, did you know that only 19 states, including the District of Columbia, have laws that require motorcyclists to wear helmets? Even if you live in a state that has a helmet law like we do here in Nebraska, chances are that in your travels you're going to go through some states that don't have helmet laws or only have partial helmet laws. The only state near Nebraska that has another helmet law is Missouri. All the other ones around us don't have laws, or they only have those partial laws. On the back of the motorcycle isn't the only time that you should wear a helmet, though. There are plenty of other activities, sports, and occupations that require the use of a helmet in order to protect your noggin. Wearing your helmet on the back of a motorcycle reduces your risk of death in an accident by 37% and reduces the risk of head injury by 69% according to the NHTSA. Wearing a helmet might not be the law. It could mess up your hair, but it could also save your life. So wear your helmet every time you climb on the back of a motorcycle or you take part in any other activity with a high head injury rate. My husband and I used to ride motorcycles all the time. I loved going on rides with him, and it was always tempting to take off our helmets when we got to Colorado. They don't have a law pertaining to adults on motorcycles, so you were free to wear one or not. But I was always a little bit chicken. I like wearing my helmet. It's kind of like a seatbelt. It's the way that I feel the safest when I'm on a motorcycle. I also have two little girls that are 7, and they love to ride their bicycles, and their safety is a top priority of mine, and so is a helmet. I'm going to share with you today some statistics about how helmets save lives and reduce injury in motorcycle accidents, and I'm also going to cover a few other activities that require the use of a helmet in order to maintain the highest level of safety. First, motorcycles. Riding a motorcycle is already a little bit of a risky move, so why add to it by not wearing a helmet? 31 states currently do not have helmet laws for motorcyclists. What we need to do is make sure that we're electing officials that are in favor of universal helmet laws, get active in your community and bring awareness to the need for a change in this law, and in the overall view of how helmet use is looked upon by motorcyclists. Helmet use is a good thing, guys. According to a study published in 2017 about the partial repeal of the universal helmet law in Michigan, research found that having a universal helmet law definitely increases helmet usage and decreases the amount of fatalities and head injuries incurred in motorcycle crashes. So having that universal helmet law in place definitely helps people to wear their helmet, encourages that, and the rates of people wearing their helmet are definitely higher in states where they have that law in place. I want to let you know that just the partial repeal of this law in Michigan resulted in a 14% increase in head injuries. Now that might not sound like a lot, but it's a significant amount when you look at how many overall accidents and head injuries there are already. 14%, that was in about a year's worth of data, and they are thinking that in more time with more data that those numbers will go up significantly. So I want to appeal to everybody to wear your helmet if you ever get onto a motorcycle. I personally have seen and felt the devastation from losing someone in a motorcycle accident. I lost a good friend of mine about a year and a half ago in a motorcycle accident in New Mexico, and they only have a partial law there, so there's no law for adults to wear their helmets. I believe that things happen for a reason, and I hate playing the what if game, but according to the CDC, an estimated 740 more lives could have been saved in the year 2015 if helmets were worn, and I can't help but wonder if one of those lives could have been my friend. There are also lots of other activities besides riding a motorcycle that require the use of helmets in order to be safe. There's actually a very extensive list. Many sports activities and occupations require the use of a helmet to ensure your safety. Things like we think about football, rock climbing, horseback riding, roller skating, even new things like hoverboards, those also require the use of a helmet in order to stay safe. And so those are some of the new trendy things. There's an older one, pogo sticks. I don't even know if anybody really plays with those things anymore, but that's another one that requires the use of a helmet. Bicycling is an activity with a very high head injury rate, and it's something that a lot of people do, especially kids. In 2009, over 85,000 people were seen in emergency rooms for head-related injuries due to bicycle accidents. I have 2 little girls, like I said before, and I would hate for anything bad to happen to them. And with those high statistics, I feel even more strongly about having them wear their helmet every time they ride their bikes. So I don't want any of you guys sitting and wondering if a helmet could have saved the life or prevented injury to somebody that you know, love, or care about. I want everyone to give themselves the best chance that they have at living a full, happy, and healthy lives with the ones that they love. Even though in most places it's not the law to wear a helmet, it's a simple choice to better your odds whenever you wear it. So whether it's on the back of a motorcycle, riding a bike, skateboarding, bull riding, you name it, if a head injury is a distinct possibility, wear your helmet and give yourself the best chance possible. Thanks for listening to my speech, guys. Have a good night.